Morning, everybody. It's Martha. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to my Shabby Craft Studio. Today you see an entire mess on my desk, but you also see a lot of little orange labels, which means stuff was on sale, and I have a lot of various things that I want to share with you today. I have not been around much because we had a very sick horse for about 2.5 weeks. And sadly, Wednesday, we had to put her down. Not to be a downer. She was our horse for 20 years. She was 29 years old. And she was my first horse that I got when I was in my early 40s. So, yeah, I'm up there. Didn't ride her the last 10 years or so. She had a very bad heart murmur. She had suspensory ligament disease, which meant that a tendon could blow or a ligament could go at any time. And it was just her time. It was time to say goodbye to her. And it's been very, very hard. Sorry. So anyway, retail therapy. Let's talk about retail therapy and how to do our craft a little more inexpensively. I do go out and buy new things. Maybe that doesn't make it junk journaling, but you know what? I'm having a blast, and I don't care what you call it. This has been great therapy for me. So I wanted to share a few of my latest retail therapy finds and share them with you. Today is Friday, August 30th. It is Labor Day weekend. These things that I'm going to show you, I have found over the last week to 10 days when I needed to get out of the house and do retail therapy. Sorry, now I'm all choked up. So anyway, let me start with some fun stuff. I found this package, several packages, a couple last week and a couple this week of these cards and envelopes. They're little ones. They're only they're A1 size. They're 3.5 by 4.875 inches. They're normally $2.99. They were on sale for 74 cents. I grabbed them. I grabbed the 2 white ones that I saw last week, and then there were 2 more this week that I saw. We only have one Hobby Lobby near us. This is the Paper Studio brand, so you can look for those. They were actually near an end rack, on a rack near the end of the aisle. You know, the end things that you see when you walk down a main aisle. So they were there. I also, and I have a whole bag here of stuff. Oops, just scared the heck out of my dogs. I also found some already, I mean, they're craft card stock, and they're brown. So I haven't done anything with these brown ones yet, but I have to go pick this thing up that I knocked over. It's my paper towel rack that fits on my my rolling tray. I knocked it off when I reached for the bag, and that was my paper cutter. I'm not picking it up. It's just gonna fall again. That's the kind of day I'm having. Anywho, I'm not going to start this video over. This is my second time anyway. So I wanted to show you what I have done with these white envelopes. This was my first tea dyeing with them. What I use is a spray bottle, and I'm going to show you what I'm spraying. I use tea. I don't use coffee. I don't like the smell of coffee. I like the smell, but not on my paper. I like it when my husband drinks coffee in the morning, but that's about it. So these are the tea-dyed envelopes, and I think they came out rather well. I'm very happy with them. And I don't know if I will. I really love this one. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if I'm going to decoupage over these or if I'm just going to leave them be. I love this one too. Very pretty. Or if I'm just going to leave these be. But the cards I did at the same time, and I did the outsides and the insides. See, that one came out beautiful too. And this design is from a vinyl lace placemat that I found on Amazon. They're not cheap. I did get, I think, 6 in the pack, and I think I'm going to order another pack. All you have to do is search on Amazon for vinyl lace placemats. Look at that design. I mean, these came out to be my favorites. So anyway, they're all about, you know, the same. I mean, they're all different, but they were all done at the same time. This one has a little more bare spot on it, but I think that makes it interesting. So I wanted to share those with you. And they're really, the nice thing about these is that they're a very nice weight of paper. They're not really thin and cheap. So I did all of this pack. This is one package here. That's one package that I did last week. And then we got a bunch of cool, rainy, cloudy weather. Drizzly, misty, not that much rain, but drizzly and misty. So yesterday I did these. These are just the cards. I have not done the envelopes yet. These did not come out as great. I used doilies on these because I was using the vinyl placemats for some other stuff, but it did not turn out as nice, and I'm not as happy with them. So I might put these back out today now that the sun is out again, and it's going to be very warm. I may put these out again and respray them because, you know, you can do that. You can. And these are the envelopes that go with these cards, so you can see the distinct difference in the shades of them. And the tea dyeing turned out really well. Okay, so that's those, and I have to say I was very happy with those. And I wanted to show you something else. I found this pack of paper in Hobby Lobby, oh, I don't know, probably 3, 4, 5 months ago. And it's a unique shape. And these are going to be really, really fun to use in my journals because they're the exact right size. You fold them in half, put them in a signature, and it's going to look so cute. And I tea-dyed all of these as well. And those are the vinyl placemats again. And this design is from laying on a vinyl placemat that's laying on my lounge chair outside. I meant to have my husband bring a table up today. I will have him do that when he comes home. But I'm going to do some more tea dyeing. That's a different design, a different pattern. This is from the lace placemats. And these came out really fun. This is from just spray and setting them out in the sun. Or you can set them on a table. You can buy a cheap vinyl tablecloth or a plastic tablecloth and put it over your table and just spray away. And I spray, and then I put the vinyl placemat down, and then I press it down and I spray again. You don't have to oversaturate these things. They come out really nice. This is a pattern from something else I'm going to show you. This is from a cloth doily. This pattern here. And I got that at Dollar Tree. And so they're all pretty much, that's another one of the cloth doily. They're all pretty much the same. This one came out really cool too. I like that one a lot. So now I'm going to show you what I have used. I'll put these back in their folder because it's probably going to go flying too once I set it down somewhere. If you put it on the floor, it can't fall on the floor, right? I also wanted to show you at Tuesday morning they had some really pretty doilies. They're a little different than I usually get. So I picked those up and I really like the size too. These are the doilies I tried to spray over the envelopes with, and they stuck. I never had the things stick like that, but I had to peel every doily off of every card that I tea dyed yesterday. This is what the paper looks like. This is what I have left that I have not tea dyed yet. So it was already cream colored. I hope that's showing up cream colored. I can't tell when I look at the iPad. So that was fun. So I look around Hobby Lobby and any of the stores I go to see what stationery is on sale. And I buy it if I think it'll work in my journals. But I only buy it if it's on sale. So that's how I do that. So now to show you, I got these at Dollar Tree. I hope they show up. These are like plastic mats that you put in the bottom of your sink. And I love using these because they make these squares. So I got 2 of those. I bought these at, I believe, Dollar Tree as well. If it wasn't Dollar Tree, it might have been Dollar General, but I'm pretty sure it was Dollar Tree. And it's sort of a web pattern, but it's got just enough of an opening in it that it does make a pattern on stuff. And the texture of it also makes a pattern on the paper. And I also got these at Dollar Tree. Go to the department where the grilling stuff is. I think my stores in my area still have a lot of these left. So this is like a mesh grilling pan you can put so little things don't fall through on the grill. And these are where you get the diamond shapes from. And they're very lightweight, and you can fit like 2 pieces of paper on them. Well, under them. And then these are the lace doilies that I get from Dollar Tree. They come in a package of, I think, I don't know, 2 or 3 or 4 or something for $1. They're white. They don't look like this, but these have tons and tons of tea on them. So it might be time for me to get some more and start using these in my journals because they're getting quite tea stained. And then there is this, which you can also find in Dollar Tree, and it's kind of a non-skid mat. Look around your Dollar Trees. Seriously, like Dollar Tree has everything for $1. Some things are 2 for $1, like cards. But this is a rubber mat, and it has a very open weave. And so you spray your paper, you lay this down flat, smooth it out, just pat it down on your wet paper, and spray again. And don't overspray it. You can always go back in an hour and spray it again. And it'll make a very fun pattern. And depending on how you put your paper under it, you can put it, diagonally or square it up. It's just fun. And you can fit like 4 pieces of paper under this. And then these I also got from Dollar Tree. And they are grill pans, aluminum grill pans that you use on the grill. And this is how you get dots. So what I did was you have to smooth them out so they're flat. These are not very flat. Mostly what I've been using these for lately is to weigh down. I lay them, like when I have all my papers laid out and I have all the stuff on top of them, sometimes I'll put another paper, spray it, lay it down on top of whatever I've got as a pattern, and spray the back of it. And then I'll lay these over the top just to weigh it down. And they're very light, but they don't blow away as easy as the paper will, because once the paper starts drying outside, it blows away. But you can cut the edge off of it and make it very flat, which is what I did with this piece. It was an experiment, and I just didn't do the rest yet. But you can flatten this out. Make sure you don't cut yourself on it, because that would be something I'd do. So flatten it out, put it on your paper, and spray. And leave it. Don't touch it, because that's where your pattern will be. And when the sun hits it or when it just air dries inside, you'll have circles. And last but not least, well, maybe I better show you one because it'll show up better. This is the lace placemat that I found on Amazon. And like I said, just search vinyl lace placemat. And these, you can either lay a piece of paper straight under it and spray again, and then lay another piece on top if you want to, because then the back of that paper will get the pattern. Or if you just do one layer, they dry a lot faster. So you pick that layer up and you do another layer. Or you can lay two pieces of paper this way and have the pattern on both pieces of paper. And like I said, I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this came in a set of 6. And I'm seriously contemplating getting another set because I really adore this pattern on the paper. It's very lacy and looks really pretty. So that's my tea dyeing technique. Also at Dollar Tree yesterday, I found this in their crafty ribbon department. And I had not seen it previously, I don't believe. And it is cork. And it's cork. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see through it? I'm going to flip it over. It's kind of a mesh cloth backing on it, so you can sort of see through the very thin layer of cork. And I didn't open it up in the store, but I think I might go back and see if I can find some more of this. This is going to be really fun to use in decoupage. So I got that. And I got this, which is, it's a burlap ribbon, but it's a very close woven closed burlap ribbon. And it's got wire in it. I couldn't tell when it was in the store if it had wire in it or not, but it does. So if you were to fold it over, it would stay folded over. But it's a very thin wire. So if you do that, it stays. So that'll be really fun to play with. It's like I said, it's a very closed woven soft burlap. Now I have a roll of burlap, but it's thick and it's open weave, and this is very fine, and this is really actually soft for burlap. So I really liked that a lot. Then I wanted to show you this. I've probably bought a dozen or two of this crocheted lace, but this stuff goes, I mean, with everything. You could coffee stain it. You can stain it with your ink pads. You could stain it blue if you want to. It's kind of an ecru off-white color, and you can use it with anything. And it's $1 a roll for 9 feet. So I buy a lot of this when I see it. I only bought one yesterday because I still have like probably 10 or 15 rolls of this. But it's worth getting when you see it because it's inexpensive. And if you want a little bit of lace on something, there you go. And it's a perfect size. Like, it's not too thick. You couldn't make a pocket out of it, but you can put it around the edges of cards. You can make little tabs out of it and sew it on or glue it on. It glues really nicely. So I just wanted to show you that. Speaking of glue, I've been using this Scotch Create glue stick, and I couldn't find it anywhere in the stores, really. There it is. I had it out of frame. It is permanent, and it's multi-purpose, fast bond, less mess, non-toxic, acid-free, and it's photo safe, and it bonds to paper and fabric. Can you see that? It bonds to paper and fabric. It's about $3.65 or something like that for a tube. I found this in Staples. I never thought I'd find it in Staples, but I found it in Staples. And it's by 3M, and the glue stick is 1.41 ounce. So it's a pretty good size. I mean, that's my hand. Not that I have big hands, but it's a good size glue stick. And it really does work well for me. So I do like that, and I was happy to find that. So now I have one more thing to show you from Dollar Tree. Everybody's been talking about this creepy cloth. And I wanted to go in and see what it was about. It's sort of, I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like a cheesecloth, but it's a lot a lot wider weave. So it's very loose, but I wanted to get the black because I've been wanting to use a little black behind things because I feel like it sets off color really nicely. So I got the black and I got the sort of ecru color. So I thought that would be fun to play with, but it's called Creepy Cloth. You know, $1 a piece. So I decided to try it. All right, now back to Staples. I got my gold paper clips finally, and I got my silver paper clips. I have a bunch of plastic paper clips from Staples, but I don't like them. So when I was there yesterday, I had a coupon to get $10 off of $20 or more. So I went a little wild. I hadn't been able to find this size before. This gold package is almost twice as expensive as the silver package. Not sure why, but it is. So I wasn't happy with that, but it is what it is, and I wanted the gold, so that's what I got. So I got those. I don't remember how much these were. This was $2 something. This was $4 something. Almost $5 for same amount, 50 in the package. These are a lot thicker and they feel heavier than these do. But anyway, I wanted some gold paper clips, so that's what I got. Oops. Oh, never mind. Okay, so in Staples, I also found these. Aren't they adorable? These are so much fun. I have no idea what I paid for these because I give my husband the receipts because he's the tax guy. But there's 100 ruled cards in here. They're index cards. They're 5 by 3, not 3 by 5. Do you want to know why? Do you notice anything about these on the label? The lines, come on. Look at that. It's even on a pad that you pull them off. The lines go this way instead of this way. And the back is blank. So you can decoupage the back. You can put napkins on or whatever you want. And then on the back you have automatic lined journaling card. You can ink it, you can tea stain it, you can do whatever you want. I didn't even know it came in a little like tear-off pack like this, but it does. And there's 100 in there. They weren't that much. I know they didn't cost that much. But I got so excited when I saw those. And then I saw these. And these are 3 by 2.5. And they are very similar, but they're smaller. Okay. If I can get them open, we'll see what they look like. I got really excited when I saw these. I don't always take the time to walk around Staples because my husband's always with me and we're always in a hurry. So, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? So here's the 5 by 3, which if you turn it this way, it's like almost a 3.5 by 5. And there's the little ones for mini journaling cards. I am so excited to have those. I'm going to have to get a box to keep all these in now. So yeah, I am very, very excited about these, and I can't wait to get started to play with these. So the other thing I got at Staples, because you know I've been making these ephemera folios, and I've actually sold quite a few. I'm shocked. But I've sold quite a few, so today I started making some more, but I don't know, my brain isn't in the game, and I haven't been doing so well mentally, I guess. So I bought some heavyweight sheet protectors. They're a little heavier than the ones I've been using in the document protectors. And they are 50 top-loading sheets. And right now, I believe these were $11.45 or 11 something each, maybe $11.59. I don't know, some weird price like that. They were a little over $11. But if you buy one, you get the second one 40% off. that's not a bad deal. I don't know how long that sale goes on. I think it's only through tomorrow, maybe? Today? Tomorrow? Are there 31 days in August? I have no idea. So, if you're looking for document protectors, they do have the heavy-duty ones, heavyweight sheet protectors, PVC-free, acid-free, archival quality, 3.3 mil thickness, 50 in a package, heavyweight, ultra durable. You don't have to use the heavyweight ones. The midweight ones I've been using work really, really well. I have not started sewing with these yet because I still have a bunch of the midweight ones left. But when I do sew with these, I'll give you an update on what I think about them. But I just wanted to share that with you. Okay, put that over there. I'm running out of space. Then I went to AC Moore. AC Moore, I know not everybody has an AC Moore, but I went to AC Moore because up till now, I don't know if they're going to still carry them because there weren't very many left. And they used to keep these in the front near the cashiers in a bin in a wire display case. And they are $1 a piece for these notepads. And so what I did was I went through there because I have this new technique using these notepad pages for journaling cards, tall journaling cards. They just fit just inside a journal. They are 8 inches tall, and our journal pages are usually 8.5 inches tall here in the US. So if you put this on a piece of cardstock, you have an instant journaling card back or front. You can collage the back of the journaling card, or you can leave this for people to write on the front and they can write on the back. I don't have the example right now because that journal sold. So I don't have an example for that one, but I used this. Let me grab this over here. I used this sunflower one. At least I prefer to think of it as a sunflower. It's probably not, but I used this in my sunflower journal. So if you go find the YouTube video of the sunflower journals, you will see what I did with this one in one of those sunflower journals. So eventually I want to make a Paris one. I've never been to Paris, but I always wanted to go. Didn't do it when we had the chance when we were in Europe, and I'll never go back to Europe because I don't like to fly. But anyway, I want to eventually make a Paris journal, so I've been collecting like ephemera and napkins, stuff like that, to make a Paris journal. Just haven't gotten there yet. But then I found these. Can you see that? Isn't that the cutest little mushroom or toadstool? I don't know the difference. And look at the paper. It's already worn and distressed, and it's got green around it but you could tear this right along this distressed edge and have a really cool page. And we all know mushrooms are a thing right now. So I bought 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them. Seriously thinking about going back and getting more. Because if nothing else, if I don't use them in journals, which I will, every journal will probably end up with at least one of these. Probably 3, because I put 3 in each journal if there are 3 signatures. Not the whole pad, just a page off the pad. But I mean, how fun is that? Those will last me a long time. But their bin of these dollar notepads was not very full. There weren't very many in there. There wasn't a wide selection of what was in there. So I don't know if they're doing away with them or they are just running out of them or what. I don't know. I'll be really sad if they go away because I've always gone there to get my notepads because they're $1 a piece. And oh, by the way, They do offer a military discount, and if you sign up for their rewards program, you get coupons via email with them. So, I think that's it. I have shared almost all of my latest stuff with you. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, I'm sure I have some more things in here. When Hobby Lobby has their Paper Studio stuff on sale for 50% off, I run in and I grab what I use the most. This is cards and envelopes. These are awesome to make altered envelopes and faux front envelopes and flip envelopes with the card attached. Go watch Wendy and Gina and a bunch of other people that do all that stuff. They were discontinuing, I guess, some of my favorite floral ribbons. So I got this for 99 cents. When I buy eyelets, I have found that for my Crocodile eyelets, the little grommets, the Crocodile brand are the best ones. We are memory keepers, and it says Crocodile on the bottom. They're not cheap, but you get 60 of them in a package, and they are the 3/16 size. So, I mean, they're $3 if you use your 40% off coupon. They're not that expensive. So I have found that I like these the best. This is the package of small brown cards and envelopes I found. So I grabbed 2 of those because you don't have to distress them because they're already brown. Paper Studio stuff. I got these for, I can't remember, 50% or 40% off. Same with these little clothespins. These were both on sale, 99 cents. And I use a lot of this when I make a pretty pink, kind of shabby, chic style journal, floral and nature journal. So I bought 2 of those. More Paper Studio. They have the same clips that Tim Holtz has. You don't have to buy Tim Holtz. Go to Hobby Lobby, buy the Paper Studio ones. They're $6. If they're 50% off, you're getting them for $3. Can't beat that. And they also have the little knobs for the hardcover books, which I haven't done one yet, but I want to. And then they did have a bunch of ink and stamp pads. Not everything, but some of their inks and some of their stamp pads. And this is a Memento stamp pad, so it's fade resistant, and it is acid free, and this was on sale for $1.49 from $5.99, and it's rich cocoa, so I figure it'd be good for distressing and stuff, or background stamping. So I wanted to show y'all that this package here is from last week's shopping spree, and then the other things I showed you were from the last couple of days. So I just wanted to share all that stuff with you, and I hope that if you want to do some journaling and you're new, then this will help you realize that you can go find things pretty inexpensively. You just have to search around. Dollar Tree doesn't seem to have a lot of writing pads that I'm interested in, the designs, but I did find these at AC Moore and absolutely love them. I found this one at AC Moore previously. I hope they don't stop carrying them because they are a fun source and very inexpensive. And if you go to Staples, search for these cute little, they're not very thick. I mean, they're not a real substantial weight, but if you decoupage the back of them and, you know, a layer or 2 or 3 of paper on that is going to make that a lot sturdier. So how much fun are those going to be for journaling, instant journaling cards? I did buy something else I was going to show you, but I don't know what I did with them now. Which is sad because the Paper Studio makes, where did I put them? Well, that isn't fun. Okay, I don't know what I do with them, but the Paper Studio makes cardstock packages that are not full-size cardstock. So I plan on using those to cut in half to make journaling cards out of. And when I find those, I will show them to you in the next video. So that's it from me for now. I will be back with a video for a giveaway. You must be a subscriber to enter that video giveaway contest. And there will be more rules when I can think of what I will require for you to enter. But it's for me reaching over 300, and I know I'm a little behind, but like I said, the last few weeks have been a little sketchy as far as being able to do certain things. So I haven't been able to keep up my videos, but I will try harder to come back with more stuff to share with you, and just some craft with me's. I was encouraged by one of my subbies to go ahead and try doing a craft with me, because a lot of other people seem to do it with ease, but for me it seems to be a very stressful idea. So, I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not, but we'll see. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm still looking around my room for those silly cards that I wanted to show you and forgot to look for before I started this. Thank you for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. It means very, very much to me. If you have found me through Instagram or Facebook or whatever, or just searching YouTube, I really, really appreciate you subscribing. Hit the subscribe button below if you haven't, and give me a thumbs up if you'd like, please. It means a lot to me. It helps me stay, promoted on YouTube. And if you have any questions or you want me to do something in the future, let me know. And I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Have a great Labor Day weekend if you're here in the States. And just have a great weekend in general. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye. Me again. I found the other stuff I wanted to show you from the beginning of this video. These are more things that I got either on sale or on clearance at Hobby Lobby. So I thought these were really, really kind of cool. And they were on sale for $1.24, and they're normally $5. They're two different packages. But I know I'll use those eventually. These are the cards that I showed you earlier, and these are the other two packages that I just picked up the other day. This package of ribbon lace was on sale, so I picked that up. I mean, it was $1.24, normally $5. These flowers, I'm going to make a hydrangea journal. So these were on sale for $1.24, and they're regularly $5. And these gold clips I thought were kind of cool. And I can always use my alcohol inks and change the color if I want. And they were on sale for $1.49, and they're $6 normally. So why not? This was the last package there. I grabbed it. This is the cardstock I was talking about earlier. These are both Paper Studio. They're the same size, but they're a little bit different color. I don't know if they're the same weight or not. I haven't opened them up. I think one is just an older label than the other. They're both cream. There's 100 in each one, and they're $5, but they had all their Paper Studio on sale for 50% off. So I got two for $5 basically is what I got. And I plan on taking these. You can either cut them this way and have two thin journaling cards, or what I was thinking is cut them this way, cut them in half, and you'd have really nice sized journaling cards or tags. And all you have to do for the tags is cut the corners off. And when I cut my corners off, I took one of these old cards. something I got in the mail. Join AARP, you're over 50. Yeah, I'm over 60 too. So what I did was I cut one corner this angle, and I cut the other corner that angle. So you see they're different angles. And then I cut that corner an even different angle. So that depending on the size of my journaling card, maybe you can see it better that way. Depending on the size of my journaling card will depend on the angle that you get or want for, like if it's a really big journaling card, I use this one. If it's like a mini journaling card, I use this one. And if it's a card about what I'd get about this size, I would use this one. And then all you have to do is either pop a hole in the top or put a little tab on it, and you've got a journaling card. So I thought that was a lot less. When I make journaling cards from a 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, I feel like I'm wasting parts of the cardstock. So I picked up those, and that's my plan for those. But you can see the difference in the shades of creams. I actually like this one better. And then I know that the wax seals are becoming popular again. When I was a teenager, I had a wax seal, and I absolutely loved using it because I used to write letters all the time. And then somewhere along the way, after I got married and stuff, it got lost. So again, the Paper Studio was 50% off everything this past week. That happens, sometimes it's 40% off, sometimes it's 50, maybe once a month, or maybe it's every other month. I don't keep track. But when it's 50% off, I go in and grab the Paper Studio stuff that I want. Punches, that they have punches that they make and they're on sale. And so the wax seal and the seal itself, the little stamp, this was $10, this was $8, but I got 50% off. So this haul was a pretty good haul for me, and I barely spent anything at all, and I got a lot of fun stuff. So it's worth it to go in and look around. I mean, they don't have a lot of stuff on clearance all the time, but I imagine that, you know, they are making room for the holiday stuff, and there's probably new items that are going to be coming out soon. So I just wanted to add that onto the end of this video. Again, thank you for being here. Love you all. Take care. Thumbs up. Subscribe. I'll be back, I promise. And you all have a happy crafting day. Bye.